In this video, I will show you the WCMS dashboard, what you'll see, the menu bar, how to navigate around the tool, and your folder structure. So after you log into the WCMS, the first thing you'll see is the dashboard, is what you're seeing right here. The dashboard can also be considered your home base while you're working in the tool. There's a few different areas of the dashboard, and we'll go over one by one. On the left-hand side is what is called your folder structure. Now this is the entire contents of your entire website. You've got all of your folders, all of your pages, all of your images, all of your PDFs, etc. in here. And so we'll go over the folder structure in a little bit more detail in another training, but this is where you're going to navigate around your site and select pages and such. We also have a section here called Content Wizards, and this is where you will go to select the type of page or asset that you want to create, whether it's a news article or a new folder or such. All of these individual types of pages and such we'll go over at another training what they are, but this is what is the create and manage content area. Down here is the recycle bin. This is where for about a month anything that you've deleted will appear. So if you accidentally delete something and you freak out and say, oh no, I deleted that, I need to get it back, all you have to do is click on your recycle bin, go to that asset, and move it back into your folder structure. In the middle here is what's considered outstanding items. You can pretty much ignore this section. The workflows that's indicated right here, we haven't set up in our WCMS, so you won't ever have an active workflow here. And the messages that show up here are primarily published messages that a job that you activated has been published successfully. And you can also send another message to another user in the WCMS, and that's something that you can set up in your department if you want to message people that way, but we're not going to go over how to do that. And then over here you have what's considered current activity. These are just little reminders, basically saying these are assets or pages that you've locked, and here are some assets or pages that you have in draft format. And then the recent history is basically where you've been recently, where you've clicked and edited in the system during that session that you're in. And then you'll notice these tabs basically have the same type of information, just in a different format. So up here is what's called the main menu bar, and this is basically how you're going to navigate around the site. The home will always take you back to the dashboard. Under this new tab here, you click that and it basically just shows you all those different content wizards. So you can always, instead of going back to your dashboard, you can always just select here to create something new. Again, history, this will basically just tell you where you've been recently. Under the tools bar is where you have a zip archive, where you can zip upload images. And then over here is just some other places that you can go. It tells you your username here. You can go to my settings and check a couple things on as default. This help section is not helpful. It doesn't take you, it takes you to a very technical Cascade server help site. So if you want to go there, you're welcome to, but it's not very helpful for our users here. And then they give us feedback we're not using just because it requires a login. It's not something that we're doing at the moment. And then this is where you would log out of the system. And that is basically how you navigate around your site. And this is the dashboard.